Genesis 42. Genesis 42 verse 1. Now Jacob, hearing that there was grain in Egypt, said to his sons, "Why are you looking at one another?" Genesis 42 verse 2. And he said, "I have had news that there is grain in Egypt. Go down there and get grain for us, so that life and not death may be ours." Genesis 42 verse 3. So Joseph's 10 brothers went down to get grain from Egypt. Genesis 42 verse 4. But Jacob did not send Benjamin, Joseph's brother, with them, for fear, as he said, that some evil might come to him. Genesis 42 verse 5. And the sons of Israel came with all the others to get grain, for they were very short of food in the land of Canaan. Genesis 42 verse 6. Now Joseph was ruler over all the land, and it was he who gave out the grain to all the people of the land. And Joseph's brothers came before him and went down on their faces to the earth. Genesis 42 verse 7. And when Joseph saw his brothers, it was clear to him who they were, but he made himself strange to them, and talking roughly to them, said, "Where do you come from?" And they said, "From the land of Canaan, to get food." Genesis 42 verse 8. Now though Joseph saw that these were his brothers, they had no idea who he was. Genesis 42 verse 9. Then the memory of his dreams about them came back to Joseph, and he said to them, "You have come secretly to see how poor the land is." Genesis 42 verse 10. And they said to him, "Not so, my lord, your servants have come with money to get food." Genesis 42 verse 11. We are all one man's sons. We are true men. We have not come with any secret purpose. Genesis 42 verse 12. And he said to them, "No, but you have come to see how poor the land is." Genesis 42 verse 13. Then they said, "We your servants are 12 brothers, sons of one man in the land of Canaan. The youngest of us is now with our father, and one is dead." Genesis 42 verse 14. And Joseph said, "It is as I said, you have come with some secret purpose." Genesis 42 verse 15. But in this way will you be put to the test. By the life of Pharaoh you will not go away from this place till your youngest brother comes here. Genesis 42 verse 16. Send one of your number to get your brother, and the rest of you will be kept in prison, so that your words may be tested to see if you are true. If not, by the life of Pharaoh, your purpose is certainly secret. Genesis 42 verse 17. So he put them in prison for 3 days. Genesis 42 verse 18. And on the third day Joseph said to them, "Do this if you would keep your lives, for I am a God-fearing man." Genesis 42 verse 19. If you are true men, let one of you be kept in prison while you go and take grain for the needs of your families. Genesis 42 verse 20. And come back to me with your youngest brother, so that your words may be seen to be true, and you will not be put to death. This is what you are to do. Genesis 42 verse 21. And they said to one another, "Truly we did wrong to our brother, for we saw his grief of mind, and we did not give ear to his prayers. That is why this trouble has come on us." Genesis 42 verse 22. And Reuben said to them, "Did I not say to you, do the child no wrong? But you gave no attention. So now punishment has come on us for his blood." Genesis 42 verse 23. They were not conscious that the sense of their words was clear to Joseph, for he had been talking to them through one who had knowledge of their language. Genesis 42 verse 24. And turning away from them, he was overcome with weeping. Then he went on, talking to them again, and took Simeon and put chains on him before their eyes. Genesis 42 verse 25. Then Joseph gave orders for their bags to be made full of grain, and for every man's money to be put back into his bag, and for food to be given them for the journey, which was done. Genesis 42 verse 26. Then they put the bags of grain on their asses and went away. Genesis 42 verse 27. Now at their night's resting place one of them, opening his bag to give his ass some food, saw his money in the mouth of the bag. Genesis 42 verse 28. And he said to his brothers, "My money has been given back. It is in my bag." Then their hearts became full of fear, and turning to one another they said, "What is this which God has done to us?" Genesis 42 verse 29. So when they came to Jacob their father, in the land of Canaan, they gave him an account of all their experiences, saying, Genesis 42 verse 30, the man who is the ruler of the country was rough with us and put us in prison, saying that we had come with a secret evil purpose. Genesis 42 verse 31, and we said to him, we are true men, we have no evil designs. Genesis 42 verse 32, we are 12 brothers, sons of our father. One is dead, and the youngest is now with our father in the land of Canaan. Genesis 42 verse 33, and the ruler of the land said, in this way I may be certain that you are true men. Let one of you be kept here with me, while you go and take grain for the needs of your families. Genesis 42 verse 34, and come back to me with your youngest brother. Then I will be certain that you are true men, and I will give your brother back to you and let you do trade in the land. Genesis 42 verse 35, and when they took the grain out of their bags, it was seen that every man's parcel of money was in his bag. And when they and their father saw the money, they were full of fear. Genesis 42 verse 36, and Jacob their father said to them, you have taken my children from me, Joseph is gone and Simeon is gone, and now you would take Benjamin away. All these things have come on me. Genesis 42 verse 37, and Reuben said, put my 2 sons to death if I do not come back to you with him. Let him be in my care, and I will give him safely back to you. Genesis 42 verse 38, and he said, I will not let my son go down with you, for his brother is dead and he is all I have. If evil overtakes him on the journey, then through you will my gray head go down to the underworld in sorrow.